The hawksbill sea turtle, Eretmoschles imbricata, is one of the oldest living marine reptiles on Earth, a species whose lineage stretches back more than 100 million years. Long before coral reefs reached their modern complexity, long before humans shaped coastlines, hawksbill turtles were already navigating tropical seas with deliberate precision. This turtle is immediately recognizable by its narrow, pointed beak, a hawk-like structure that gives the species its name. Unlike other sea turtles with broader jaws, the hawksbill's beak is a specialized tool, perfectly evolved for extracting food from tight crevices within coral reefs. This single anatomical feature defines its entire ecological role. Hawksbill turtles inhabit tropical and subtropical oceans worldwide, with the highest populations found in coral reef ecosystems of the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans. Juveniles drift through open oceans, using floating seaweed mats as shelter, while adults settle into reef systems, lagoons, and rocky coastal habitats. Physically, hawksbills are medium-sized sea turtles, typically reaching lengths of around 90 centimeters and weighing between 45 and 70 kilograms. Their shells display overlapping scutes, a trait unique among sea turtles, forming a serrated, saw-like edge. These scutes create the famous tortoiseshell pattern that has tragically made the species a target for centuries of exploitation. Movement through water is graceful but purposeful. Hawksbills are not fast sprinters like leatherbacks, nor massive cruisers like green turtles. Instead, they maneuver with precision, weaving through coral structures where few other large animals can move safely. Their flippers act less like paddles and more like control surfaces, allowing sharp turns and controlled hovering. Diet is where the hawksbill truly separates itself from all other sea turtles. Over 70% of its diet consists of sponges, organisms that are toxic to most marine animals. Hawksbills possess unique physiological adaptations that allow them to consume these sponges without harm. In doing so, they prevent sponges from outcompeting reef-building corals. This feeding behavior shapes entire reef ecosystems. Without hawksbills, sponges can overgrow and suffocate corals, leading to reef collapse. The hawksbill is not just a reef inhabitant, it is a reef engineer. Behaviorally, hawksbills are solitary. They do not travel in groups, do not form pods, and rarely interact except during mating season. Each individual maintains a home range and follows repeated feeding routes, demonstrating strong spatial memory. Reproduction in hawksbill sea turtles follows the ancient rhythm of the oceans. Females return to the same beaches where they were born, a phenomenon known as natal homing. Using Earth's magnetic field as a navigational guide, they travel thousands of kilometers with astonishing accuracy. Nesting occurs at night. The female hauls herself onto sandy beaches, digs a deep nest with her rear flippers, and lays between 100 and 160 eggs. After carefully covering the nest, she returns to the sea, never meeting her offspring. Incubation lasts approximately 2 months, and temperature determines the sex of the hatchlings. Warmer sands produce females, cooler sands produce males. When hatchlings emerge, they face immediate danger. Birds, crabs, fish, and artificial lighting threaten survival. Only a tiny fraction reach adulthood. Those that do may live 50 years or more, continuing the cycle. Hawksbills face severe threats in the modern world. Illegal trade in tortoiseshell products has devastated populations. Coastal development destroys nesting beaches. Climate change alters sand temperatures and reef health. Plastic pollution is often mistaken for food, leading to fatal blockages. Despite international protections, hawksbills remain critically endangered. Conservation efforts focus on protecting nesting beaches, enforcing trade bans, and preserving coral reef habitats. Success stories exist, but recovery is slow. Culturally, hawksbill turtles appear in myths and traditions across island cultures, symbolizing longevity, wisdom, and ocean balance. In many regions, they were once revered, a respect that conservationists hope to revive. From an evolutionary perspective, the hawksbill is a reminder that specialization can be both a strength and a vulnerability. Its perfect adaptation to coral reefs makes it irreplaceable and fragile. To see a hawksbill glide through a reef is to witness ancient order at work. Every bite it takes shapes the reef's future. Every journey it makes ties continents together. The hawksbill does not dominate the ocean. It maintains it.